Howdy, y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome, one and all, to an old friend of ours. Everyone, come on in, settle down. It's gonna be a fun day today. Alright. Hey, bro. Hey, Elma. How you doing? Welcome. Glad to see you. Alright. I'm hoping that the audio sounds alright. Okay, now. We just put the volume in my ears so I can better hear myself think. Alright. Well, doing pretty good. Oh, yeah, sounds good too. Oh, thank you, Elma. Thank you very much for letting me know on that one. Alright. Everyone who's new, my name is Wesson. Coming to you from Wesson Farms. Alright, we're gonna have some fun today. So, those who are new to this stream, or this type of stream, welcome to the Vtuber map making stream. It's kind of some different, I'll say. Pretty much what I do is I do an in-depth dive into some of my Vtuber friends, pick their brains a little bit about their lore, as well as do some research as well. Like figuring out the personalities, what they stream, and how they are as a person, and how I came to find them. And then going off of their lore, I add them to a special Vtuber map. And the map that you see here right now, this is the map I created last time. I don't know how long ago it was, like several months ago. But for that one, there were 9 VTubers that were involved in that project, and that took a long time to get through, especially a new one. So, this time, we are going with 5 VTubers. We're down by 4 this time, so that we don't go insane, and as well, we can go a little bit more in depth about each and every single one. And, as always, I always give credit where credit's due. So, everyone that's involved with this little project that's going on right here, each one of their links will be in the description as well as their name, including their Twitter and Twitches. Alright. Now, without further ado, how we run things around here, especially with a new one, let me just show you about, like, the rules that were kind of like the map-making requirements to be added for this map. So, lores need in order to be added, of course, because that's like an essential place. Permission from the VTubers need as well. Oh, thanks for the links. Yeah, no problem, Elma. Permission for the VTubers need because credit has to be given where credit is due, because each and every single one of these VTubers was made by somebody else. Each and every single piece of credit goes to the VTuber themselves, alright? And above all, it's all for fun and fun for all. So, if you have fun, be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already, and you know what, share as well. We might be here for a little bit, but we're gonna have some fun while we're at it. Alright, up, alright, we're here. Alright, so this is the regional map. Now, because we're kind of like starting fresh and all, this is how it's gonna look. So here's the original map, whole new template right here. This is the original map. This map right here is where we're gonna put this particular group. Now, maybe in the future I'll be editing like certain locations and all that. But as of right now, this is how we'll structure it, just like everybody has enough breathing room, enough creative space. Literally, like, you know, when you're at school and the PE teacher says, alright, everybody form lines, and if you hold out your hands, you should just touch the fingertips of the person next to you, because if you overlap, then that means you're too close. That's what we're kind of going off of right now. Alright, the other thing we gotta do, we need to bring in some certain art assets from the original one, just to kind of bring up that consistency. Another thing as well is that this map is just kind of like a Victor image. It's a giant Victor image. So nothing is going to be set in stone, nothing is going to be geographically accurate in terms of size. It's just a rough layout. Maybe in the future, things will be updated and enhanced to kind of like bring a better look at the whole project. So we're just kind of getting things organized here. Probably should have done that before. And let's grab light 2. Just to show where any waves will be. Alright, so continuing off where this map is, we just take this map and we are we're gonna delete it. Alright? Because we don't need that map no more. This is a whole new clean slate we got going on right here. Alright? So let me just grab these, copy them, and actually delete them. Bring them up to a new layer, and there we go. We got our art assets all set and ready to go. So what we do is that we go in a undetermined, predetermined order of the VTubers. So currently I have a dartboard, and images of the VTubers have been set up on the dartboard. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw a dart at the dartboard, and whichever VTuber lands on, that's the person that we're gonna talk about first and explore the lore. Alright? So without further ado, let me just get things situated here, make sure everything's running okay. Alright, I think we're good to go. Yep. Alright. Alright. Drum roll, please. The first VTuber for part 2 of this here stream. Alright, ready? Alright. So, first person up is going to be Etsu Namu. Now, let me just bring up my notes about Namu here real quick. Alright, so Namu is a tree spirit from a very ancient tree. Unfortunately, as of recent, or kind of recent and also now, Namu's tree was destroyed from a wildfire. And normally when a tree of that ancientness dies, there's a spirit attached to it, and when it dies off, that means unfortunately that the spirit dies as well with it. Fortunately for Namu, the villagers that were right next to her tree, always held their memories for Namu. So she's still sticking around, and as a result, the tree that Namu was attached to is growing back as well. And the reason why it's grown back is also because of the human memories that will help her grow and form. So as she obtains more memories, i.e. more like people who hang out with her, have fun, make the fun times, the more that she evolves, which is how she is developing as a VTuber, which is really, really cool in the lore, because that's including developing as a content creator as well as a character themselves. So, now let us get right to setting the layout for the map now. Now, from what we are obtaining from this here stream is that there's going to be key details here. Let me just bring in a dark green to represent a forest while I talk. Oh, and you know what? Let's also bring in a light blue. There we go. Oh, maybe make it a little bit darker. And darker. And darker. And darker. Okay. There we go. What I'm doing right here is pretty much just bringing assets that we need. Like, for example, like water and things like that. So we'll just stretch this here, because this will make like a coastline. Improve that here. And then from here, What program is this? This is actually Adobe Illustrator. Because the reason why I'm using Illustrator is because when you make vectors, Illustrator is the most easy to control, in my opinion. So that's what we're going to be doing today. That's what we're going to be using. So let me just, while I'm talking here, let's just get this all stretched out and morph to kind of look at more like a geographical ocean. That's what we're looking at here. So we'll add a few curves here and there. Add a couple pin there. Stretch that out. Put a pin in there. Alright. And then let's round it out. Where we get. Get this rounded out right here. Alright. There's our ocean. Now, I don't think there ain't any VTubers that currently have a that have an ocean in their lore. So let me just do. But a few of them wanted a coastline. So that's what we're gonna give them. A little coast right there. A little cove. Alright. And now, let's move on this forest right here. You know what, let us stretch it out over here. Perfect, perfect. Look at that. Just simple as that. Alright. So while we're setting things up, let's actually know that there'll be a point where we need to put in a mountain range, and as well as a little village area. So what we'll do is we'll change it to like a little bit of lighter gray scale, and send that backwards. One more time. There we go. Alright. So, Namu. Now comes the part where I talk about my experience, because a lot of the people that you're gonna be seeing today, I've interacted with a lot. Like a lot. And to each and every single one, I have my certain amount of respect to. And just kind of my 2 cents, like, in my opinion, how great of a person these people are. So, in the case of Namu, Namu was actually the first indie VTuber that I ever saw. So, just imagine, like, it's getting close to the end of February. And, imagine some farm kid just sitting around thinking, you know what, like, after, like, watching their favorite streamer stream, and you know what, I would like to be a VTuber, but I don't know where to start. Did some research and discovered, hey, PNG tuber's a thing. It's not as expensive. It still gets your character out there. And I thought, oh, that's nice. Let's shoot for that. And of course, me being me, I did a little bit of research, like a deep spiral dive into, like, is anybody like being a PNG tuber? And lo and behold, when I was doing my research, I stumbled across Namu. And Namu was doing a PNG debut. And keep in mind, this is like the end of February. And Namu's been at this for so long, like, but back then, like, Namu was first starting out just like most of us. PNG tuber represent, yeah, Elma, yeah. PNG tubers make the world go around, because you gotta start somewhere. Oh, but anyway, when I was doing some research on PNG tubers, I stumbled across Namu, and Namu was PNG herself, and fairly recent from when I was starting out. So I thought, okay, cool, someone else is like being a PNG tuber too as well. So I ain't gonna be the only one, because that was like my biggest fear, that I'd come out as a PNG tuber and everybody look at me like, what are you doing? That was like one of my biggest fears, but I digress. Nope. Let me see. Let's actually make this a little bit smaller. Forest is a little big for my liking. So then, like, Namu was like the first one that I experienced like as a PNG tuber and as an indie VTuber as well. So, like, Namu, if you're here, if you're watching this in archives, or you're just hanging here out with us right now, like, thank you. Like, you really inspired me to follow through with this crazy idea and being here today, so thank you so much. But yeah, so I think this will be like a good start for us, because we'll definitely have our mountains right here, our trees right here. Oop. Let's bring those forward. Oop. Wrong control, there we go. Let's bring these forward as well. Alright. No, but Namu was a PNG tuber for a long time. And I think it was 2 months ago, Namu upgraded to motion. Like a 2D model. And when that happened, I thought, you know what? That's what I like the most about being a VTuber, is that I get to see people develop and blossom into such unique characters and personalities. And what's also amazing is just watching them just kind of like blossom from like when they're from their first stream all the way up until their like latest one, like months and months and months into the future, and just see what they are as a person, as a content creator. And Namu was no exception to that. Like, when I remember, like, when I first stumbled across Namu, super nervous, super nervous, but you know, like, over time, she learned to just be herself, and lo and behold, because she was herself, like, more and more people started hanging out with her, and gained more and more traction, and look at her now, moving around, evolving from PNG. It's just like, don't get better than that. Now, another interesting thing about Namu, very comfy. Like, me personally, if you're looking for somebody to like be very comfy with, I recommend going to see Namu streams, because like her whole voice, her whole demeanor, the way that she holds herself is just, you know, comfy. That friendly face, that's just there, just to help you out. Alright, enough talk about that. Let us get to work on the map details. So, ancient tree, so let us make a custom tree then. Let's grab this tree, and we'll plant it right over here. And let's make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Tree, ta-da! Alright, so it's an ancient tree that was slightly singed. So what we'll do, let's be sure to need to save. What we'll do, we'll modify this tree right here. I'll just place it up here, just so that we don't disturb anywhere else on the map. And now, let's make Let's see, what points do we got? Can we can make this a little bit wider. Let's just move this here. There we go. Anchor down here. Stretch that out. Pretty much just kind of like making a simple base of an ancient tree. And let me see if I can try to round this. No. It's gonna be too much of a challenge. Let's round this actually. Move that up here. Can we? Nope, alright. Let's just move this tree around a little bit, kind of like manipulate the points. Best give this like ancient kind of like burnt run down feel to the tree. And we'll hold on to this for a little bit. We're working on the trunk right now. And let's actually make like a little bit of a darker look to it. So remove the stroke too. Alright. And let's lower this like a little bit. Kind of work with the points a little bit. Round that out. Oop. Yeah. Ah! Grab that. Oh, that's just the center. I thought that was a vector point. Never mind. Whoops. Alright. No, but I love just hanging out with Namu, like, with how many people that I support nowadays. Unfortunately, I don't get to go visit her as often as I did. But whenever I do, it's always a good time. Always a good time. If you ever get a minute, I recommend going and checking her out. I know that recently she started playing Detroit Become Human. And, I tell you, that's a can of worms and a half. A very dramatic feat to try to tackle. Well, let's see here. We'll adjust it so that the tree kind of like lower. We'll also give a few like little branches here and there. Because as far as I know with Detroit Become Human, like there's so many endings in that game. Like it's crazy. Let's round that a little bit. Gonna round you out? You're not gonna let me round you out? You're gonna let me round you out? Why won't you let me round you out? Alright, fair enough. Let's just move this right here. For this, yeah, Detroit is really complex. It's cool, yeah. Because I know it's got like several endings to it, and that's just dedication trying to get all those endings. But Namu, I think's been at it from the records that I saw, maybe 2 weeks, if my memory serves me correctly. I think so. I don't want to go to. I'd play it myself, but I've seen so much gameplay already, I don't know if there's much point. Yeah, fair enough, because there's like, Detroit Become Human is very adamant on what you need to do, in my personal opinion. And there's just so many endings, there's just so many to keep track of, that you personally lose track. Alright, So let's fix this base up here real quick. Let us bring in an ellipse. Or actually, we'll bring in another rectangle. And let's give some texture to this here tree. Keep that rounded at the bottom. We're making things like bushes here. Let's see. Oh, don't want to do that. Let's add a pin here and here. There we go. Let me see. Handles, anchors. Look around this here. That'll be good. That rounded out. Let's start over on that one. I didn't like how that was kind of starting off. Give me weird vibes there. Oh, now it wants to comply with me. Now it wants to be my friend. Alright, let's see here. Alright, there we go. Oh, we don't want to do that. Just stretch this over here. Let's actually move it before we do anything silly. You're not gonna let me morph it now? You're gonna give me issues now? Illustrator, the gift and the curse. Alright, get. No. Grab that. Shift that. Alright, get. Alright, and we won't do that. There we go. And let's just grab this point right here and just kind of smooth it out a little bit. There we go. Alright. Kind of shrink it a little. You know, this could be a rock. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. We're adapting. There we go. You know what? Let's also make like a little light green. Right there. Alright. And I'll grab this here. Now, but going back to Namu, it's definitely like one of those hidden gems amongst the Vtuber community. Like, very personable. It's just there to have fun. And it's just always happy to see a new face. Cause like whenever someone like follows or somebody hops into her channel, she just immediately just launches into like, oh hi, how you doing? Like a long lost friend, and even though it'd be like your first time, that's how Namu will make you feel. And just kind of that quality of friendship, or like that friendliness, is such a cool personality to have, in all honesty, because that's a very welcoming personality. And it's no wonder Namu's been so successful as well. Now, we added a little, almost like a little vine around here. Let's grab that and that, and then let's try to shift it without breaking anything. There we go. Perfect, look at that. And then let's add... Nope, too much of a stroke. How's a dark green look around that? I like it. I look alright. And we're gonna cheat a little bit with these rocks. Let's give this one a darker shade. And there we go. And this one will give a much lighter one. We're also going to change the size and place it, let's send it backwards, there we go. Alright, almost like there's a stone ring around it. We'll remove that, we don't need it no more. Place you here and make you a little bigger there. Let's place another one right here. And send it backwards. There we go. Because when I think of an ancient tree, I always think of like, you know, like a stone circle to kind of like protect it. To preserve the magic. I ain't a magician or anything like that. But I think that's how it works. Let's send that backwards as well. Oh, wrong key. There we go. Let's place that there, and let's change it to a different color. Let's go with that one, alright. Stone circles are good, called in magic protection. Can confirm. Alright, great. Thank you, Elma. Thank you very much. Glad that a wizard's here to help me. Right? Oh, no. No. To the notes. I totally was prepared for this. Accountant. Alright. Magical accountant. Now, you notice, as these streams get more elaborate and carry on, you'll notice that there'll be like certain themes for the VTubers. And as you can see right now, a lot of it is very mystical. There's a lot of mystical VTubers. Close enough, math wizard. There we go. Still a wizard nonetheless. Alright. There's our little stone circle we got around there. Help protect the tree and preserve the magic. Alright, we got vine here. And you know what? Let's just get the drawing pad real quick. Ow. The rare cases I pull out the drawing pad. Let me see, where am I? Right here. Is that the smallest we can go? Holy cow, this thing's tiny. This thing is tiny. We need to make it bigger. 100%. Without a doubt. We're making it bigger. little bit bigger. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, now how does the brush look? Oh yeah, I can work with that. Can I go smaller? I can go smaller. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see. No, you know, it's like very spiritual, this theme right now that we got going on. Alright, good. Alright, that'll work. Kind of related to her color scheme as well. You know what? While we're kind of painting things around, we're just gonna add a few little scorch marks as we can. Let's change the opacity of that. How's that look? I'll work with that. Can we change the... Let's see. Brush stroke size. Uniform. Yeah, that'll work. Fortunately, Illustrator doesn't have a lot of brush types, so we'll take with what we're given. Let's see, can I erase too? Oh, we don't want to do that. No, no, no. Alright. No, but we do want to do that if we want to kind of like shave the top out of here. Did that work? Nope, that does not work. We're gonna roll with it. Alright. Alright, so let's do little scorch marks right here. Like a little scorch detail. Alright. I think that... Let me see. That should do it for the tree. In my opinion. What do y'all think? Do you think we can add any more? Any extra details to this tree right here? This poor little ancient tree. Let's just group it all together. Alright, and now in terms of position, looks pretty good, thank you. Alright, so in terms of positioning, locate in the middle of a crop field, and it's near a small village. Alright, so that's where we're gonna place. We're gonna place it right here, and let's actually change the size a little bit, just a skosh. Good. Alright. And then, because this is like a simple field right here, we're going to make it like one of my classic tan-like colors. And then we're going to stretch it out a little bit. Like that. And then we're gonna shrink a little. We're pretty much making like cornrows. Not like the hairstyle, like actual rows of corn. And let me see, which type of yellow do we want? Ugh. Alright. Let's go with that one. There we go. Alright, and let's change this color. Something a little bit more promising. There we go. Place this one here. Oop. Extend that out. Move that there. Okay, cool. Let's shorten it a little. Alright, let me see. Middle crop field. Okay, so actually what we can do is we can expand this. So it's right in the middle. What we'll do is we'll... How will we approach this? You know, that kind of makes sense. We'll just kind of make like the crop rows like that. I'll move this right here, kind of shift its location. What's up, so? Hi, Yig. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. We are in the middle of the good old map making stream. An oldie but a goodie. Well, it's not really that old because I think it's about a month old. Oh, to those who don't know, Yig was a member of the original 9 for the Vtuber map making stream. So, Yig is like, I swear, everywhere Yig goes, he always, like, gets his, like, foot in the door of some creation of something or another. I mean, just look at me. He created me. Just look at... I'm here because of him. Oh. Let's just get this here. Doing good. How many paces have you gone through? Oh, we just barely started. We're just going through... we just started with Etsu Namu right here. Oh, another thing. So, as I said before, Namu was the first, like, one of the first PNG tubers, as well as the first indie that I saw. But not long after, like, when I searched up PNG tuber on the internet, lo and behold, Yig popped up as a PNG tuber. So Yig, it was Yig and Namu who are the ones that really kicked things off for me as a PNG tuber. So I give them so much thanks for everything. Like, without them knowing, like, they encouraged me to follow through with my crazy plan. Let me just grab these here. Copy them, place them here, and then we send them backwards. Forwards, there we go. And let's shift here. Oh. Hey, Ted. You doing okay, bud? Ted's getting really antsy today. Alright, let's, I think Yig may have been my first English indie VTuber too. Yeah! Yig, without you knowing, you're a celebrity. An inspiration. Alright, let's just shift things around here. Just kind of give things some breathing room. Alright. And now let's go back to the original map and let's grab that and place that here. And then we'll just do our regular old naming scheme here. Alright. Now let's just Namu's tree. And we'll just name that there. And then call this village field. There we go. Alright, and now let's work on the village itself. Now, normally how I do like villages and all that, like homes, I do like simple like top-down views of things. So we'll just select like this tannish color, and then we'll add a little stroke to it as well. This guy give it some depth. Oh. And we'll shrink this here. And we'll rotate it. We'll place another one right here, so that the villagers have more to like work with. Or you know what? Instead of doing squares, let's do circles. Oop, that's not a circle. There we go. Like, you know, like a hovel, pretty much. Let's do this darker color. And then let's change the stroke to this tannish color. There we go. And we'll just make little smaller circles now. Almost like kind of Celtic kind of look to it. And then let's change the feel of this one to that. This would be like the town hall, or like, what is it? Village hall? Good. Oh, you know what? I thought I had an interesting idea, but it kind of passed my mind a little bit. I thought I could make like it into a, almost like a tree design or something, like something natural. Like, have like the village laid out to look like something natural. What if we do it? Yeah, let's do it like a tree itself. Alright, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. That's how we'll kind of organize them. And then we have like branches right here. Up here. And let's make some smaller ones. Let us... Or you know what, let's just make like simple circle. We might come back to it later. That's a nice little there we go. Alright. Now let's name it. Homes and village hall. There we go. Alright, and then why don't we also do like a line segment here? Kind I like to go through. Add a stroke and turn it black. And let's just go to 0.5. And we will rotate you like that. Alright, good. Alright, there you go. Now let me see. Small village, tree located in the middle of the crop field. The burnt tree. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Now let us go back to there. Oh, speaking of Yig. Here's Yig's layout. So he's got the mech tree, an art studio, a scrap yard, a workshop, and we call it Yig's Iron Garden. There we go. A little shout out for Yig right there. Alright, so let's just copy this right here, and we'll place it here. And then for the name of this place, let's call it Namu's Village. And then we'll grab that. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm getting a phone call. Be right back. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm back now. Let me see. I got first pick of real estate. Yeah, you did, Yig. Like, you're like one of the big ones who start this whole thing. Alright, so here's Namu's Village. There we go there. Alright. There we go. And let's make that little title card a little bigger. There we go. Alright. Well, that was Etsu Namu, y'all. Oh, hold up. I lost y'all. There we go. Alright, we're back. Okay. Now let us save. Okay. Now, Namu, if you are watching this, thank you so much for just being a great friend and helping me out, and just being there for a startup, and I really appreciate it. And to everybody who's here right now, please go check out Etsu Namu if you ever want to feel in the mood of a comfy stream, just somebody to kind of like talk to with that very, very friendly vibe. Please go check her out. Think she'll be streaming more Detroit Become Human, I think tomorrow and Friday, so please go check her out. A lot of fun right there. Alright. So, we are gonna move on then. I hope y'all are having fun so far. I know it's taking a lot for me to get back into the swing of things here. As usual, things are always hectic. Always hectic. Alright. So now, let's take a look at the board. A few more people left. Got 4 more. 4 out of 5 left. Alright. And okay, alright. A new filler here. We got Kai. Now, Kai, it was an interesting case when I first met Kai. Because, when I was doing the first drawing, like, map making stream, I was thinking, you know what, I'm gonna try to get as many VTubers as I possibly can. That was almost a mistake, as you saw. It was almost 9 people on the roster. And it took so long to clock through everything. Like, so long. But, regardless, I am really appreciative of everybody who participated in the first one. But, when I reached out to Isaac recommended Kai to me. And unfortunately, got on the road, so can't chat for a bit. But I'm listening. Alright, Elma, we'll drive safely. Drive safely. Don't worry about me. I'll be right here. Now, Kai responded to me a little bit later, so I apologize. Said, you know what? We'll roll over to the next one. And here Kai is. So, Kai is a turtle, as you can see by the shell. But also, Kai is actually an interstellar being. Cause Kai's true form is absolutely massive. Completely massive and located in space. Kai is so massive that, Kai's original form, manifests, a world onto his shell. So he has a living, functioning society, a world living on his back. And he projects himself on an astral plane right here for us to see. So the form that you see right here is Kai's form that we get to see him as. Because, I don't know about you, but I don't think I'd be able to add a cosmic turtle to this map. But I would give my darndest, but luckily Kai told me the details. We'll be working with it, with what's been told to us. Alright. So, let's see. Alright, so Kai's description: coastal area, loves adventuring, and judging because Kai is from space, I'm gonna probably include maybe like a few stargazing things here and there. Alright, so let us get back to the map here, get things kind of reorganized. Alright. Let's see, let's pick out the real estate for Kai. So coastal. We can actually, let's move, well, let's just grab this right here. Kind of round it out. Kind of give us a little bit more breathing room to kind of work with. Okay, and let's set up real estate right about, let's go with right here. Okay. So since Kai loves the coast, let us, we'll work right here, and we'll also bring in a new block as well, and we'll change it to like that of sand, because I ain't a geologist or anything like that, but I'm sure that turtles love sand. So let's send this backwards as far back as you can. You going backwards? Come on. Come on now. Arrange, send it back. Up. There we go. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rotate this right here. We're gonna make a little beach cove right here. Let's just take this portion right here. We'll just bring it out over here. Round that out. Yeah, that'll work. So what we'll do is we'll bring it forward. Alright. Right about there. Right about there. We're pretty much just kind of making like a beach side right now. And we'll place that there. Expand up over to here. Now, but I do my best to try to keep up with Kai. Though with a busy agenda, it's a little difficult. But from what I've been able to catch for Kai, because though I don't interact a lot with streams, I do, like, don't get me wrong, I do try my best to try to interact with everybody. I really do. So, oftentimes it ends with me just kind of lurking about. So, just a heads up, if you see somebody hop in or a number rise up in viewer count for some odd reason, that might be me, sitting there, watching, observing, studying. I'm kidding. Or am I? Or am I? You never know. But I digress. Let me just resize myself right here. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna make like a little beach coast for Kai. There we go. Alright. And we'll make like almost like a little shack. Like right here. And we'll rotate it there. So Kai actually recently got a model update as well, so it got a few improvements as well. Like, a lot of people in this roster got a whole bunch of, like, model updates as of recent. Whether it be, like, about a month ago, or even, like, a week ago. Like, everyone's growing and improving. And that's, actually, it warms my heart to see, like, somebody, like, grow, because they're so excited, and I get excited for them. So... everyone's just excited. Let's choose a little bit more of a browner color. There we go. We got Kai's shack right there. Rotate that. There we go. Alright. There's plenty of forest around here for Kai to go adventuring. let me see. Let me think about turtles for a quick second. Well, while I'm thinking about that, I know I need to add in like a little observatory. So we're going to change the color to like a darker one. And a lighter one here. There we go. And we'll go with and as I said before, these things are always subject to change. Because the more I talk to Vtubers, like, maybe I'll do another stream where I do, like, maybe like 2 months after creating the map, I like go out and talk to the Vtuber, see if all the boxes were checked or if they would like to include anything else. Because I'm always willing to improve things. Make things a lot better to what their image was. Because as I said before, like, all these people are all created. This is their creation and theirs alone. They are literally the final say. Oh. Alright. So there's the... What if the mech tree blows up and I cause a crater? Well, Yig, then that means that I would have to update the map then. Why would the tree blow up though, Yig? That's a good question. Do I have to pay reparations to destroy property? You might have to. Yeah, like, I'm sure... Wait a minute, there's an accountant here. Oh wait. Who do you normally pay for, like, reparations? Like, insurance company? Do you have Pixie insurance? Oh, secret reasons. Oh, sure. Sure. Gonna be like Tony Stark over here, creating Ultron or something. Bring all VTubers together to try to conquer your strange creation. Nervous Swits. Yeah, I see ya. All the pixies at it again. Alright, so got an observatory in Kai's shack. Now let me see here. Let me think. What else can we add? What else can be added to this? Alright, let me... Alright. So, the thing with Kai is that very adventurous, like, you know, stargazing. Kai's shack. In terms of adventure, I ain't much of an adventuring type, so is there, I'm thinking, is there, like, anything, like, special that'd be, like, a landmark that an adventurer would need? Like, does Kai do horseback riding? Because that's the first thing that I think of when I think of an adventure, like riding on horseback. Oh, wait. Oh, I know what to maybe include. Let's do, like, an oval shape. This might change later on. Place to go back to and tell their stories. Oh, there you go. Like a writing room. You know what? Let's make this like a shade of green. that how you spell that? Let me see. Yep, I'm right. That's how you spell sanctuary. We got a little turtle sanctuary right here. And let's make a black outline. Adventurers need a bar or tavern. Oh, you got a fair point. What to add for that? How can we include that into this? I think we did our part here. Unless... let me think. So, recently, Kai's been playing a lot of the Yakuza games. Which, me personally, I haven't played any of them. So, I don't know what the consistency... I know it's just about, like, the Japanese, like... is it the Japanese Mafia? I might get killed later on. But, and as well as Psychonauts 2. Well, Psychonauts 2. Look, you get with me. Kai plays Psychonauts 2 as well. There we go. That's... English is hard. Oh, boy. Alright. So... let me see. There's gotta be, like, a place that... his... the version of that his astral self projects should be located right here. Yeah, because it's a serious crime drama, also a karaoke disco simulator. Well, ain't that an interesting combination of words? I honestly never thought all those words would come out of my mouth in one sentence. Huh. I might have to play that. Alright, let me think here. While I'm thinking, let's also... What to do? There's a lot that can be done. A little port town, maybe? How? Yeah. That'll work. Like a beachside town. Let's go here. Go. And let's put a little stroke on that. And let's go with a town hall. There we go. Make Kai's shack a little smaller. Grab that, move that there. We got the town hall here. And then let's make some smaller ones. let's make this like a grayish type. Let's call it a tavern. Alright, and then we'll just do a few little squares here and there. There we go. Alright. Oh, you know what? What if we move the sanctuary up to here? Like to right there. Keep the tile right here. And then let's kind of shift it all right here. I'll remove these. Alright, we're just getting like literally gonna put it like right next to the ocean. There we go. And let's change the town hall to a different color. Like to that. I like that one. Shift that around a little bit, alright? Let's go with the town homes. There we go. Alright. And then let's title this one The Docks. There we go. Okay, now. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now, looks like that is all Kai's stuff taken care of. So we'll just rename it to Kai's Village. There we go. Alright, cool. There we go. What do y'all think of that? Really structured society we got right here. I mean, I would live here. Well, me personally, I don't know if I'd be that close to the ocean, but I kind of like it. There we go. Alright. There we go. Nice beach town. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very proud of it. Alright. Now, I do think that concludes our little look into Kai. As I said, well, a little extra few details I accidentally left out is that Kai gives off sibling energy. Kind of like the brother, the brother energy. You know, like, you know, messing around, like, having fun with your brother. Like, going out and do things. You know, just that chill, calm energy. And I think that's really unique, as well as Kai's been at this game, has been in the Vtuber game for a long time. Really deserves a lot of support. And as I said before, Isaac actually recommended Kai to me. So thank you, Isaac, for recommending Kai, because it's just been a fun time watching Kai stream and just having fun. Now, but as always, Kai's, I believe, Twitch and Twitter are going to be in the description. So please go check out Kai whenever you get a minute, alright? Thank you. Alright, that's another one done and out. How y'all doing? Y'all having fun so far? Alright. Now let's see. Let's see, so that's 2 down. 2 down. 3 more to go. And I hope... Now these 3 are really interesting ones. But let us see who we're going to be reviewing first. Yeah, great students so far. Loving this. Oh, great. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Alright. We got the dart. Now let's see who'll be next. Ready? Okay. Now. It is the one, the only. Who's this right here? Who is this? I don't know who this is, y'all. Who's this? It's me, you're right, Elma. It is. Alright, well, it is Elma's turn now. Now, to everyone here at the stream right now, Elma debuted actually not even longer than a week ago. The new face on the block. And as well as an art sister of mine, who I am very thrilled to call my sister, and honored as well. And let me just pull up the extra details we got here. Debut was last Sunday. It was! It almost seemed like ages ago. Oh, but I got some information on Elma here. Elma is a magical accountant. Just happened recently to stumble upon magic by accident. And as well as, if you take a look at Elma's Twitter, you will see every single day that Elma wakes up in the morning, pulls out a tarot card. To those who don't know what a tarot card is, it is a very mystical card that I don't know much about, but I'm sure if you go to check out Elma's streams, Elma will be glad to tell you more about them. Oh, but it's just been interesting watching, like, it's been funny. So let's see. City by a coast, lots of mountains and forests. Oh, really challenging me here. Lives on city outskirts. Alright. They have cool pictures and say cool stuff. Alright, fair enough. Alright, let's see. How are we gonna approach this? How are we gonna approach this? I think right here will be perfect. Like this little location right here. This little block of real estate right there. The reason why I picked this area is because you got the mountains, the forest, the ocean, as well as a beach. Can't go wrong, right? Definitely can't go wrong. Now, here's the things about making cities, is that I'll often just do like a regular like box for like a city, because oftentimes if we do get a city slicker Vtuber, we'll be able to include them into this particular location. So for like the bulk of the city, we might just do a simple little box so far. But that don't mean wherever Elmo lives near the city, that that means that we can add a little extra real estate. So, we'll just build off of what we know so far. So, we'll just make a little... I do have to... It's an apartment, I believe, yeah. So, we'll just change the color to that and add a stroke to it. And we'll call this there we go. Simple, I know, but we will do some... We'll make some magic here to spice things up a little bit. So, we have Elma's apartment right here. And then, we'll just name, we'll call this... City Center. Just for now. Just for now. Alright. Now, if y'all notice something so far, all of the VTubers so far are very mystical. And I think Elma is like the epitome of most of the mystical stuff we've seen so far. Now, don't correct me if I'm wrong, but, the hat on Elma's head, it talks, right? It talks. That thing, the red ball, it ain't like a magic flare, it ain't globe. Nope, that's a ball gag. What else? How else are you gonna make a magic hat stop from talking, right? Yeah, she talks. No, I really like Elma's design. It's really, really unique in itself. Never before did I think that a VTuber would have a talking hat with a ball gag in its head. Alright, let's focus on this here. What's even nice is that since the tarot cards are kind of like, you know, the part of the mystical stuff, maybe even like space stuff, it's very chatty and distracting. Oh, I'm sure. You can say that it's a real headache, or the hat'll talk your head off. I'll leave now. Goodbye. No. Alright. No, but it was really interesting. Like, I think I had wrapped up a recent stream, and I was just sitting there on Twitter, and lo and behold, like, something popped up in my recommendations. Like, someone followed me, and it's like, oh, that's interesting. I look at it, and it was Elma. It's like, oh, alright, we gotta start up, because it's like, the other thing, kind of like going off of a side note here. I noticed something. Like, you know how we use terms like graduate for like VTubers who leave? Have y'all noticed that we get a surge of VTubers when a school semester starts? Like, if you think about it, like, for me, it was the spring semester. A lot of others, it was the spring of this year. A few others, it was the summer. For people like Elma, it was the fall semester. Am I getting warmer here? And then when people leave, they graduate. I have too much free time. Alright. So, in terms of Elma's apartment, let's give... I know that, we did some similar last time, but we definitely need, like... Yeah, when workload finishes and people are like, oh, my schedule is more free. Yep, pretty much. Like, if it's not the start of January, it's like mid-September. VTube time, yep. One of us, one of us. Alright. doing a favor for Elma here. Is that how you spell it? That's how you spell it? And that's the proper pronunciation. Alright. Convenience store, apparently. There we go. I wish I could say I timed this with school. I'm not that young anymore. Oh. Young in heart, Elma. Young in heart. Let's see. Alright. So, now we have a proper convenience store for my sister. Now, let's see what else. Forever 17. Yeah, woo! Turn up, high school life! Staying up past midnight, woo! No, that's more elementary school. Alright, so we got a convenience store right here. I'll make things really convenient. Then what else? Let me see here. Let me dive into my archives. Oh, what was I originally talking about? All right, I think I finished up a stream like several weeks ago. And I saw that Elma had followed me. And, oh, it's nice. And it's like, nice to see some new blood coming around the block because like I also noticed like a lot of people who like debuted in like the fall or like the start of the spring, they're leaving. They're graduating for some reason. So I thought, oh, it's nice to see new blood around here. And then I kind of like looked at the Twitter page, and lo and behold, it said, profile in the process and will be made by Yggdrasil. So they're like, oh, I'm getting a sister. Hey, like, you know, I'd be honest, I immediately hit follow right there. It's like, Elma, you didn't have a choice. I was following you immediately. Let me see here. Let me look at my archives here. Let me think. Elma, how big into anime are you? I just have to ask. Like, strong curiosity. Sport family. Yeah, welcome to the family, Elma. Cause I'm thinking of like adding like a comic book store right next to you, if that's all right. Oh, let's just do it. Why not? Oh, I'm real big in. All right. Let's put the comic book store. I live anime. All right. Fair enough. Now I got another person to talk to about anime because, I have to be honest, y'all, I've never seen anime before. Like, never. Like, what is it? One Punch? Nope. Dragon Ball Z? What is it? One Piece? Nuh-uh. Pokemon? No. Was that considered an anime? Because the game came first. I ain't so sure no more. Let me see. Let's just make it that color. And then let's, let's put a comic book store. Yeah, Pokemon being anime. Alright. Thank you for confirming, Yig. Alright, so I retract my statement. I have seen anime, but it's like Pokemon. So, but in terms beyond that, now I haven't seen anything else. I can teach you stuff. Uh-oh. 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 Alright. I would like to be fellow acquainted with my fellow weebs in the chat. Yiga's good anime teacher. Alright, I think you'd be into sports anime. Oh, you know me really well. Speaking of sports, I got a special sports video coming out pretty soon. The script is all written for it. I just need to edit the dang thing. Let's see, let's also add a shopping mall right here. Filled with, like, just a variety of things. Or actually, let's do a mystic store. So you can get more, like, tarot cards and all that. There we go. Like, weird sorcery, voodoo, magic, and all that. Okay. Now... I think... What else? Alright, I'm turning to y'all. What would y'all like to see? Especially, I'm looking right at you, Elma. What would you like to see? Cause I'm running out of ideas. That might be really interesting, or like would be similar for you. A nice bar, all right. And then for this bar, let's give this bar a name. No, it's a rare occurrence for me to, like, full-on name something. Let me see. There are also the office where oh, you're right. We're putting that right next to the bar. Let me see some real quick. Oh, that's a catchy name. All right. I literally went over to Elma's Twitter and just looked at all the tarots to see. Let's go with good easy access. Yeah, you know, like a hard day's work over as an accountant. It's just I need a drink. Bar's right there. Go right there for happy hour. Just right there. Maybe even more convenient than the convenience store at this point. Let me think. Tarot Star Bar. That's a nice ring to it. I would go there. Tarot Star Bar. Because I think like 2 days ago, let's actually move Elma's apartment just right here. And then, let's also, since it's like an accountant building. Yeah, I know, right? That's such a good name. I would go there. I'm really happy with myself. Alright, we're gonna make that a little bit bigger. Let's see, what color we want. Let's go with that color. Let's go with, like... Actually, we need to change this to... I'm looking at Elma's, like, design colors and design choice. Like, yeah, that's the color of the hat. There we go. And then this will just change to hair. There we go. Alright. There we go. Maybe later on I'll make like a logo or something for Tarot Star Bar. Oh, but what do you think, Elma? I think that's a job well done right here. Unless you got any more ideas, and I am all ears. Just let me know. Oh, good water, good water. Definitely gonna need it today. Looking good, alright, sweet. That is the seal of approval. Alright. So yeah, this'll be, as far as we know so far, Elma's current living quarters. This is bound to upgrade. I always say this whenever I include cities with the maps, because like cities, they're so big, and you can include so much inside of them. So like this is like a good start. So let us actually name this location. Alright. So, Elma, what would you like this little patch of land to be called? Just Elma's City, or what would you like? I'll just place this for a little placeholder for now. I'm thinking that. Elma's District. Three Moon City. Alright. Move that there. Alright. There we have Three Moon City. Added right there, smack in the middle of the map. Home of the Tarot Star Bar, as well as the accounting office and the comic book store. So far, this is the only comic book store in the map. business is doing great. Let's move the Mystic Star right here. That's the only Mystic Star we got as well. Business is great. Alright. Oh, thank you so much, Elma. I really do appreciate you letting me kind of like pick your brain as well as dive into your lore. If you ever think of anything new that you'd like to add, please don't feel afraid to send a message to me or just let me know. And then maybe when I do like a map updating stream, maybe we'll do some changes around here. Who knows? Alright. But as always, Elma's links are right down in the description, so you can go check out her Twitter as well as her Twitch. Please go support my art sister. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much, Elma. Alright. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Elma. The pleasure's mine with this. Alrighty. Alright. We're moving right along. Right along now. 2 more left. 2 more very special individuals left. Alright. Let's take the dart. We got a 50-50 chance here. Alright, and... Alright. There's a very special person. My friends, please welcome once again to the channel and to the stream, Iris Agate. A really good friend of mine. Now, here, let me just pull up, Iris is actually, I could just tell, actually, I'll just say it right off the top of my head. Iris is rock-themed. She's a rock. She's also a rock star, but that's not related. Let me just keep going on. So, I actually looked it up, and agate is a common rock formation consisting of chalcedony and quartz, and it's from a volcanic and metamorphic rocks. Very, very pretty, and it can come in a variety of colors. As you can see by Iris's hair, a variety of colors. Makes sense, right? Now, funny thing about, so, the big things, I'll just name off the map details, which is a mining cave and a spring inside of it. Right off the bat, let me tell you a little story about Iris. So, to those of you who are very familiar with how I operate on Twitter, how I operate on Twitter is when I'm thinking, you know what, I am just bored. I am bored out of my mind, and I want to go support a few people. So what do? I just type in hashtag Vtuber inside my Twitter search bar and just hit enter and then hit latest and see where the world takes me. Sometimes it's really great. Sometimes it's scary. It is just scary, alright? Very rarely is it scary, but it sometimes gets really scary. It's quite fun, actually. You should try it. But I digress. I was just kind of like meandering around, doing my thing, looking up VTubers. Lo and behold, I see a newcomer. No profile picture, just a description by the name of Iris Agate. And the thing that y'all are gonna think me odd. The thing that sold me immediately, the main reason why I followed Iris was, at the time when I followed her, there was no profile picture, no background art. At least I don't think I remember if there was any. The reason why I followed Iris is because the word y'all was in the description. I thought, I am sold! Full send. But since then, I saw, like, Iris just evolve into a force to be reckoned with. Let me, So, from when Iris first made her appearance on Twitter, like, pretty much like how all of us start, you know, small, very small. You know, like, very humble, very happy to be here. Hadn't debuted yet. Then Iris got this idea called V-Draw. And what V-Draw is what Iris does is does maybe like almost like a 2 to 4 hour interview one-on-one with a VTuber with her community just watching, just so that the VTuber can get like exposure, as well as so that they can explain like how to be a VTuber and like how they develop as a person. Yeah, when Iris hit send on that was all she wrote. Just skyrocketed overnight. And I thought, you know what? Iris is like, for people to get popularity, Iris is one of those people that really deserve it, because I go by the saying, great things happen to great people. Like, well, I'm sure y'all know this saying, bad things happen to good people, but in my eyes, yeah, that does tend to happen sometimes, but there are instances where great things happen to good people, and Iris is one of them. Iris is one of those good people where great things definitely can't come around. And it just floored me, because like literally this little rock, this little gem went from, I think, like 20 like followers on Twitter and kind of trying to get a following, just suddenly like 500 within like what, a month. And I was like, I had a big smile on my face, because like I was watching it just like, oh, that is just so cool. And I don't see anybody else who like better deserves it than Iris, because Iris just works hard for other people, wants to bring light to everybody else. It's just a nice person. And lo and behold, Iris was the first person for me to do a collab with it, given it was an offline collab, where it was a video stream. But no, like I was just really happy, because like seeing how successful she was, I was thinking like, it'll be alright, and well, she said sure. And that's all she wrote. We've been friends ever since. But I digress. Let's get to making this layer. Let's make this little spring right here. And since we're like doing a special little spring here, let us modify it to give it a little bit more of a natural look than what it's got right now. There we go. Like, if you ever want to just hang out with someone and just like have like a nice little conversation, Iris is your girl. Iris is your go-to. It's my go-to. Cause like, not only does is she just like just a nice person in general, just she just is so willing to share information, just get anyone involved in it. And it's just a bundle of sunshine, and literally is a rock to a lot of people. Like, always there when you need it. Just true blue friend. And I'm honestly all want. If y'all had seen recently, I did a Among Us stream, and I was very nervous because I hadn't streamed Among Us before. But you know, like, Iris just made it such a friendly atmosphere, and it was just a fun time overall. I got to meet a whole bunch of new people, and by the way, if y'all get some time, go ahead and check it out. It is a blast. We were all a little shy when we were playing, but you know what? Shy is better than nothing. Alright, let's make it like a gray. We're gonna make like a little quarry. Kind of quarry look to it. Going on with the rock theme here. There we go. us. Put all that there. And let's stretch some things out. And move things around. We're good. I've only ever watched Among Us once. I really want to play more. Oh! Yeah, me personally, I never played a whole bunch of Among Us. But it was just a ball. Like, I fully understand why it gained so much popularity. Sad that it was just memed all to hell, but what do you do? This is the internet. It's funny story, like, some people, like some friends of mine, it's like, you know what? The internet's just like the Wild West, and I thought, hey, you're kind of right there. Because if you think about it, it's lawless. We have our own set of rules, but do people follow it often? Not really. But do we oblige by them? Are there some people who are respected? Yeah, of course. Are they constantly changing? Oh, you know it. But is it fun? Yeah. Is it dangerous? Oh, you bet. It's a very weird place, the internet. But going back to Among Us, no. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I will play Among Us one day again. With some more friends of mine. Maybe do like a little wager or something, you know, friendly little competition or something. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But I'll be there. I'll be there, Grady. No, but going back to Iris, just fun personality overall. Just a good person to hang out with. Now, let us go up to here. Kind of get this all smoothed out a little bit. Ugh. Moving a whole rock formation. Yep. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Now we'll just kind of snake this right around over here. Make sure we got enough of a path. Yep. Right over here, and then we'll place that there. There we go. And we'll just kind of wrap around this way. So we want our endpoints to be like right, not right there, right there. So we'll just kind of beef up the area a little bit. Adding a few more points here and there. Nothing says success like a good couple pointers. That was a really bad joke. I'm sorry, y'all. And up here. Then what would this look like if we just round it? Like right now. That's it. Undo. Oh, redo. Redo. Oh, Control Shift Z. Oh, Control Z. There we go. Alright. Crisis averted. Just kind of more flat there. everything all smoothed out. Looks like we have to go by one. There we go. Now, I really look up to Iris. Like, if you need somebody to define success for you, for me, I just say, just look at Iris. Pinnacle success. And just a friendly attitude, too. Because a lot of people, like, they let success go to their head. But, you know, luckily, all the friends I've made so far, they'd never let none of them, absolutely none of them, put themselves over others. And, yeah, that can be very dangerous. But at least you know that oftentimes the people who they help out, it often gets returned to them. And it's just the best thing to see. Because they really earned that trust. Alright, let's go back. Oop. Let's send you backwards. There we go. And now, we're doing like the little nitty gritties here. No, but how have y'all been today? I know that there ain't a lot going on, and not a lot of people are streaming today because of the Twitch protest. But for me, I ain't complaining. One, because I'm here on YouTube. And I completely agree, like, in terms of, like, hate raids, it's a problem that needs to be fixed. Just, I'm also curious, like, how they would be able to fix that issue. Y'all got any ideas how? Been pretty good, slow day at work, but that's not sometimes. Oh yeah, definitely. Sometimes, especially after a stressful time, you always have to just, like, take a step back and say, okay, what am I doing? What am I doing here? And with slow days, like, that's like the prime opportunity to do that. Let me see, let's place you here. Oh, we don't need to move you around. Place these around here. Yeah, like, slow days are just nice to get things kind of reset, get your mind cleared out of all your worries and troubles. Just to chill. Alright, let's see. Let's move these up just a little bit, just to give us some breathing room. And let's actually make a little big mountain here. Make a little ellipse right here. And then we'll kind of squash it a little bit. Shift it around. There we go. Yeah, with this Twitch protest, like, everyone I've been seeing all over Twitter, like, I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what to do. I surround myself around my stream and my viewers. I'm lost for words. No, but it's just a nice time to just sit back, relax. Alright, let's change this. We'll go with, let me think. You're certainly a good stream to go to for relaxing time. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Elma. Appreciate that. Alright. Yeah, I'll do my best, because after a long day's work, everyone's like had a hectic day, or even sometimes a slow day. If it's too slow, it just gets really boring and it drags on. So I like to just sit here, just have a good time, have a good drink your water, and just relax, just chill out. I mean, look at it, it's Wednesday. We're all stressed out here. And y'all notice that this year is beyond half over. Like, where'd that time go? Let me see, let's make a little place out here. Make a little... There we go. Iris does a lot of art as well. So we'll just do a little art studio here. And then, I know what we're gonna do right here. Or actually, there we go. And then, we'll just name that now, as I said, she spends like 2 or so hours like interviewing VTubers, and I myself applied. Y'all, she's to say it short, she ain't gonna run out of content anytime soon. Like, anytime soon. I applaud her for all her hard work, though. Like, she works really hard for it. Alright, I think we're good here. So let us name it. VTubers that interview other VTubers are so great. Yeah, they really are, because you get to, like, they ask the questions that all the viewers wonder. It's like, how'd you get to where you are? Or what do you recommend to anybody that's upcoming? Let me see, Iris is... There we go. There we are. Alright. Y'all, that is Iris Agate. And as usual, let me see what other notes I had here about Iris. Let me see. So, Iris often streams with other VTubers, so please, whenever you go check her out, check out the other VTubers as well. Like, you'll be making someone's day if you do that. Well, it would make everyone's day, really. Iris is just an all-around nice person. Yeah, just as usual. Thank you so much, Iris, for letting me pick your brain a little bit about your lore, and I hope this is what you expected from all this. And yeah, thank you so much, Iris. I appreciate all the support you've given me. Like, really, really. Like, if anybody needs applause, it's for you. Like, thank you so much. Alright. And as usual, Iris's and everyone else's who's in this stream, all their links, and particularly Iris's Twitch and Twitter, they're all in the description. Everything's in the description, so please go check them out. Yeah, whenever you got the time. I know that all of them have like VODs and all that, so please go check them out. And if you do, tell them So said hi. Alright, now we're moving right along. We are down to the last individual. We are down to the last one. Alright. Now, this person, I think y'all have seen before, and pretty big reason why I kind of had a little bit of a big forest was kind of set up where this one. Because there is a lot to divulge for this. But first off, let me introduce you to Mishy. Alright? Or Mishy. Mishy. Where do I start with Mishy? So, let me say 2 words. Mage and mushrooms. What better way can you get? Alright, so actually delved a whole lot on the Mishy's lore. It's really fleshed out stuff. So, Mishy is a hybrid mushroom tech mage that got lost in this universe. This happened by touching a strange obsidian scepter. Mishy's headband is tethered to Roik. I think I pronounced that right. The mystical forest filled with densely populated white and purple specked foliage, and as well as mushroom powers. Because why not? Alright, if you want uniqueness, I'm looking at uniqueness right here on my right hand side. 2 guys at your left, shut up. Alright, well, Mishy. Where do I start with Mishy? Ironically, well, let me just read off the details. Mushrooms are key purple and white speckled trees. And then I think we might have some extra information here as well. Yep, alright. Roik is an overgrown purple and whitish forest deep within the regular forest. I think we got enough real estate to do that. And the main center of the Roik forest has a pretty white and gray castle surrounded by giant mushrooms. Alright, so we'll start with that first. So deep within the forest, right here, we'll just make these a little bit bigger, just so we can see them a little bit. There we go. Alright, so I'm aiming for like right in here. Right here. And how we're going to do that, we're going to draw this box, and we're just going to make it solid white. And then we're just going to morph it into like a little patch. There we go. Mishy is an interesting individual, like, very calm. Like, I know that there's like a lot of when you become a VTuber, you learn about VTuber auras. Like, for example, Yig gives off like that artistry father kind of figure, like kind of like the brother. Elma definitely like that sister feel to it. Iris got that friendly feel to it, and as well as like Namu, that, you know, calm, soft-spoken, friendly vibes. Mishy gives off that shy vibe, as in like the person you want to really protect. Like, if anybody harms this individual, I will kill you kind of vibe. So that's pretty much like it, in my opinion, how I see Mishy, like, you know, that friendly, shy sense to it. And like, really, like, you don't really see a lot of, like, overly shy or, like, soft-spoken VTubers because, well, mainly for reasons, that reason alone. They're shy and soft-spoken. The thing about Mishy, though, is that Mishy does it in a particular way that it's like Mishy would get noticed, but, like, it's hard to tell. Like, there's some vibe, like, some shyness vibe about Mishy that's just sucks you in. And it's not like, you know, like a trap kind of getting sucked in. It's more like this is nice kind of bringing you in. That makes sense? I'm trying my best here. No, but, actually, I first encountered Mishy, through one of Iris's V-draws. I thought, that's an interesting person right there. And then, lo and behold, when Iris was the one that got the whole, Among Us stream all set up, and lo and behold, Mishy was one of them. And I thought, what a best time to get to know Mishy. Personally, didn't, like, talk one-on-one with Mishy, but definitely maybe in the future. Mishy, if you're listening to this, hit me up. If you want to do something, hit me up, please. Alright, so, what else do we got here? Also, another thing. Great editor. Like, as soon as we were done with the Among Us stream, immediately Mishy sent out an edited video of, like, some of the best parts of the stream with, like, animations and everything. I was sitting there like, this is really great. Alright, so let me see here. So the trees, this is why I picked these things here. We're going to bring these over here. And we're gonna make these white with polka dots. Or white and purple spicks, right? Right? Overgrown purple, whitish. Alright, so we'll do, because it's purple whitish, what we'll do is we'll ungroup this and we'll just go with white. And then we'll ungroup this one and we'll go with a nice dark purple there. Yeah, that'll work. We'll group that and group that. Alright, and now let's go right over to here. And let's change the color of this to like... Do we need this? Like the splotch? No. No, we don't. I'm sure we'll be able to convey what we're saying here just by the trees alone. There we go. Just kind of place them randomly around. There we go. Just kind of placing them here and there. Kind of that natural vibe to it. And then this is where we're putting the castle. Now, but the more and more that I get involved with the VTuber community, the more that I realize, like, there's so many cool people that I can work with. Literally, like, we're all forging a career through this. And some, like, taking it exceptionally seriously. Some, just, like, kind of like me. I'm just here for the ride. In all honesty, when it comes to, like, viewership or, like, monetization or stuff like that, I don't care. Like, if you think about it, for me, I'm just here to have fun. After a long day's work, I always say this, I'm like a broken record here. After a long day's work, I don't want to just not do anything and just waste my life away. I want to do something. And lo and behold, Vtuber became a thing. Like, I just love interacting with everybody. It's just a fun little community. Yeah, I think it's just stream for the fun of it. Yeah, definitely. I always grew up on the premise that whatever you do in your life, if you hate it, if you just absolutely hate it, you're just in it for like the money and all that, why? You're just gonna be miserable at the end of the day. Have a little fun. And then, like, if you're lucky, and if you're truly dedicated to it, then maybe you'll get some reward from it. As far as I can tell, I'm having a blast just the way I am. Alright. So we'll call this Roik Forest. That's what it's called. Hey, Ted. Now, funny story. Last stream I had. Like, when was the last stream I did? Was it the Among Us stream? Yeah, I think it was. Last stream, he stole my cheeseburger. He like snuck on me and just snatched my cheeseburger out of my. Snatched my cheeseburger out of my. Is that a pet? Yep, Ted. Ted is my dog. Ted's my dog. He stole my cheeseburger right off my table. I looked away, and we were like in between games, and lo and behold, little bugger jumped up onto the table and stole my cheeseburger. There we go. Alright, let's change this to white so I can get noticed better. There we go. And let's expand it too. There we go. Oh no, yeah. That's what I said. I went, hold up. Dog got my cheeseburger. And Mishy and Iris are there so they can account for that it indeed happened. What are you looking at me for? Ted just waddled up and just was like, he's giving me this look like, well, it was there, so I took it. Oh boy, I swear, you're a gift and a curse. Oh, but I love him. I love Ted. He's a good dog. Like, come here. Come here. Hey, bud. Yeah, you're a good bean. Really intelligent, too. Alright, back to this. Let me see. Let's work on the pretty white and gray castle surrounded by giant mushrooms. Alright. So that is what we're going to work on now. Let's make like a simple castle. Nothing too over elaborate, just something simple. So. And we'll make that a gray color. There we go. That's more like a city right there. It's been ages since I had a pet. I kind of miss them all. Pets, I tell you. They become family at the end of the day. It's just, you can't live without them. They make your world go round. What's even better is that as soon as you have a pet, you immediately become everybody's best friend. Because there's some people who are just like so obsessed with like dogs and all that. All right, let's focus on let's get this. Let's make a gate here. What? Oh, what are you scratching at? Hey, come here. Come here. Oh. Come on. Ugh. Say hi to everyone. Oh. Stop. Yep. You're welcome. Yep. I missed on a lot, but allergies make it difficult. Oh, I feel that. Yep, I feel that. Allergies, they are the curse beyond belief. What is this music that's playing? There we go. Alright. Reset back to classy. Classy so. Oh. Yes. Yes, I'm talking. I'm not talking to you, though. There are people on the other end of this mic that are listening. Ow! Oi. I'm trying to... Alright, you're curling up? Alright. Alright. Now let's get back to our regularly scheduled program. And let's make this gate right there, and then we will pull these in. There we go. Alright. And now let us pull that down here. And let's see, let's gauge it. 0. Nope. 90. Yeah. And right there, I would say. Alright, and then let's paste another one. Go 0. Oop. Place that there. That there. Alright, kill. Kill. Just stretch this out here. There we go. Oh. And right there. Alright. Placed it. There we go. Now, but when it came to that Among Us stream, I had so much fun. I got to meet so many interesting people. And with that, that means more people maybe participate in these map making streams, so keep your eye out. Now, but another thing I like to do is like pull from, because I know like with whether we like it or not, VTubers tend to like make their own groups. Like they have their own niche, their clique, if you would say, of like people. Like for example, there's Elma, Yig, and myself. We're kind of like a clique. We're a little bit of a group. We always go around doing random stuff together, always supporting each other. And then there's other groups. Like a good example is Lieutenant Blythe's. His group is massive, but you know, it's like almost the same group. Always like willing to mingle with other ones, but still got their core little group. I like to, what I like to do is when I do these map making streams, I like to pick from all those groups so that everyone gets to kind of meet everybody. So everybody gets to mingle, like everyone's talking. Who knows? Maybe like through one of these streams, like a big friendship is born. Like big. Like Hololive big. A guy can dream, right? By the way, have y'all checked out the newest talents for Hololive? Shoo, there's something else. Very unique in what they do. Though, especially with Hololive, it's been difficult trying to keep up with them. Let alone keeping up with indie VTubers nowadays. Yes, I've been very addicted to Fauna. Oh! Very interesting. No. Let me see. Now, Fauna is definitely unique in itself, but Crony, her voice, holy cow! Like literally, like Crony's got that type of voice that you would like just to chill out and listen to all day. Like there are so many other talents. Like there are so many Holovites. I haven't seen any of the EN Gen 2 stuff. Oh, fair enough. Like, if you think about it, like, when, what was it? Like, there's so many new ones that Crony's voice is strong. It's like, not just strong, like, strong with a K, because it's just so unique. But I tell you, like, so many unique people come out of that agency. I always think to myself, where'd they find them? But then I remember, they are literally, like, right next to DJ, almost, like, in all honesty, like, if y'all think of, like, the ratio between Ninja Sanji and Hololive, would you say that they would be about dead even? Or would one be more popular than the other? I ain't so sure. Like, I know you're trying to get my attention. I'm just trying to stop licking my arm. It's a weird feeling. Ow. No, not the fight. No! Ow. Ugh. Hololive holds auditions able to think the best. Yeah, fair enough. Think Hololive's more popular? I think so. Nissan's more streams though. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, it's bigger. Oh, I think in terms of popularity and like just complete memeage, I think Hololive has that leg up on Niji Sanji, but Niji Sanji just has so many people, like so many banners, so many flags. I call them flags because it's kind of what they are. Like when you go like Niji Sanji Japan, English, Korea, who else they have? Indonesia. Like literally they got so many talents. So many, it's hard to keep track. Well, but I noticed, like, I think there's a couple of Niji Sanji people that graduated, I think, as well. Now, like, given Niji Sanji does have a whole bunch of talents, but, like, when you look at, like, the number game, normally I don't pay much attention to the number game, but out of curiosity, one day I did. Their number game ain't as strong as Hololive's, and they got so many more talents than them. Alright, let me see here. And let's get this castle wrapped up. There we go. And let's group it so that we don't break anything. Alright. There we go. Castle done. And now let's just call it Roy Castle for now. There we go. Yeah, and Sonic had a lot of graduations. That just comes with the size of, oh, definitely. Definitely. I mean, it's like, you good, bud? You want down, that's what you want. Okay. Alright, good. Alright. Let's see what else. We need to include... on the outskirts of the forest. Alright, so just of Rourke Forest. Oh, excuse me. Ugh, that was disgusting. Sorry, y'all. Now, let's make some ruins. Yeah. Alright. Definitely, Mishy's, origin story is really, really interesting. It's like, apparently, like, the headband, I think is where the power gets pulled from? Headband is tethered to Roik. Alright, so the headband is tethered to Roik, the forest. Alright, let's do, like, a darker look to it. You know what? Let's steal some of Namu's rocks and boulders. We're cheating a little bit. Yep. And place that there. There we go. And now let's put this offset here. There we go. Alright. And we'll just round it out here. Just make it brown, kind of like a bard. It's been falling down. And let's flip this around. There we go. Alright, and then let's set you to 0. Yep. 180. Nice. Place that there. And then it was a black scepter. Go, and let's make that 90. There we are. There we go there. And let's send it backwards. There we go. And then let's just make a little circle there. Because it's made of obsidian. So we'll call there. And then let us do like a lighter. There we go. And then remove that. Rotate a little bit, trying to get that run down look. There we go. And we're gonna go flat 180. No, 0. There we go. Alright, and then let's send it back. There we go. Alright. Now we group it. And let's place it in the scene. Alright. As far as I know, the ruins will be right there. Oh, did I not group it? No, I did group it. I was just using the wrong tool. Whoops. Alright, send that all the way back behind that tree. There we go. Just say ruins. Simple as that. You know what? We just renamed this. Oh. Am I selecting the right tool? Copy. Placed. Right. There we go. Let's go with Roy Castle here. And then let's change this to Mishy's Castle. Alright. Oh. This ain't a castle, this is a forest. There we go. There we are, alright. Alright, Mishy, well thank you so much for, like, elaborating with your lore. I really appreciate it. It was so much fun to kind of, like, read through it. I hope to catch more of your streams later as well. Again, thank you so much for letting me pick your brain as well. And, as always, all of the links for Mishy and all the streamers that were here today will be in the description, so please go check them out. Alright. Now, my friends, let us first save, because that was a lot of work that we just put in. And there we have it. My friends, the second part of the map has been completed. And just to show off a little bit, let us copy. Let's go to the original map. Let's place this here. Look at that. Look at that. It's like a work of art. Everything's all coming together, y'all. This is so cool. Alright. So, at that, let me just go here. Alright. So thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I do greatly appreciate it, each and every single one of you. I am so thankful to get to know y'all and get to just hang out and just be with y'all. 'Cause y'all are just a whole heap of fun. A whole heap of fun. Thank you especially to Elma and Yig for hanging out with me today. I greatly appreciate it, and as well as anybody who just stopped by. It's always good to see new faces as well as old ones around here. And before y'all take off for the day, and before I sign off, be sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed what you saw here today. As well as please go check out my friends. They put so much work into their characters and as well as their personalities that it really needs to be rewarded. And no amount of words can say how much I enjoy and honored knowing each and every single one of them. No. That's all I have to say for today. Thank y'all again so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. It's longer streams, I know. But as always, this is So Wissing. And I hope y'all have a pleasant morning, a nice afternoon, and a good night. Y'all come back now.